Qulfi is number one. But if you mix Qulfi with Gulab Jamun,
Wow.
that will be a nice thing.
Qulfi with Gulab Jamun. Qulfi is the coldest stuff, and Gulab Jamun is the hottest
Hottest,
stuff.
yeah.
How you got
Just
mingled
it can be very nice on one plate. Russian people, they have sweets along with the tea. We do not separate tea and sweets, so we have it together simultaneously. People of Karachi is the best thing we have here. I shouldn't say thing, but the best moment we have here in Karachi. People, they are very open, very full of love, full of joy. They are very kind people and very hospitable people. This autumn I will celebrate 20 years in subcontinent.
20 years in subcontinent.
So I served. So I'm very okay. I'm very okay with this climate, with this weather, with this nature. We are going also to the Turtle Beach and French Beach for swimming and bathing when there is a season. We like making some food stuff on the beach and relaxing. Also, we have some sport activities there and here in my consulate.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम जी, मैं हूं आपका मेज़बान सैयद ज़ुबैर राशिद और आप देख रहे हैं प्रोग्राम टी टाइम वॉइस ऑफ साउथ एशिया के साथ। हम सबको ये सोचने की ज़रूरत है कि जहां पर खुशियों की कमी है तो हमें अपने तुफ़ैल जो है वहां पर खुशियां बखेरनी चाहिए, खुशियों को बांटना चाहिए। और खुशियों की जब बात होती है तो हमारी ये कोशिश होती है कि हम आपके सामने आपके उन लोगों को लेकर आएँ जो कि अपनी मुनफरिद एक पहचान रखते हैं, जिनकी हमारे माशरे में तहाशा खिदमात होती हैं। तो ईद उल फितर के इस पुरमसरत मौके पर आज के जो हमारे मेहमान हैं वो पाकिस्तानी नहीं है, लेकिन वो कहलाते पाकिस्तानी हैं। वो पाकिस्तानी इस वजह से कहलाते हैं क्योंकि वो बहुत ही दिल वाले हैं। उनका ताल्लुक़ बहुत दूर से है, लेकिन उन्होंने पाकिस्तानियों को अपने दिल से करीब कर रखा है। उनके हवाले से अगर मैं आपको बताऊँ तो का जो दिल है वो इंतहाई नरम है, और वो जब बोलने पर आते हैं तो बड़ा शफाफियत के साथ, बहुत मिठास, बड़ी मोहब्बत के साथ इजहार जो है वो अपनी गुफ्तगू में करते हैं। बड़े शफाफ दिल के मालिक हैं। और अगर बात की जाए उनकी पर्सनैलिटी की, तो उनकी पर्सनैलिटी भी बड़ी मुनफरद है। जब वो चलते हैं तो ऐसा लगता है कि कोई फ़िल्मी हीरो चल रहा है, और जब वो गुफ्तगू करते हैं और सामने वाले से जो है मुखातिब होते हैं तो एक रोब और एक दबदबा और एक कह सकते हैं जो पर्सनैलिटी है वो उनकी उभर कर जो है वो सामने आती है। और क्यों ना बात की जाए, क्योंकि वो हमारे जो आइनी सरबराह हैं, जो कि गवर्नर सिंध हैं, उनके बड़े ख़ास दोस्त हैं। बहुत अच्छे उनके बरादराना ताल्लुकात हैं, ना कि सिर्फ उनसे बल्कि वो जिस ख़ास आम से भी मिलते हैं उनको अपना गर्विदा बना लेते हैं। तो हमारे आज के मेहमान ईद उल फितर के पुरमसरत मौके पर हमारे आज के मेहमान हैं रूसी कौंसल जनरल कराची एंड्रे विक्टोरिच फेडरल। ईद मुबारक।
Eid Mubarak.
Thank you so much, sir, for having me, and it is the privilege for me to conducting your interview. And welcome to the show of Voice of South Asia Tea Time.
Thank you, thank you. You are so kind to me, and thank you for this kind invitation to be a part of your nice program.
Thank you. As you see that there is the Eid, and Eid is one of the biggest occasion for the Muslims as well. And there is a lot of Muslims in Russia as well. So how the Russian people celebrate Eid?
They celebrate Eid the same style as Pakistani celebrated, and all Muslims in the world, they do. So we have about 20% of Muslim population in the country. So we have several regions where Muslim people are living, and they follow all the traditions of Islam, and they are very proud of being Muslim. So I should mention that the biggest mosque in Europe is located in Moscow, and it was erected several years ago. It's a very nice, very beautiful building in the very center of Moscow.
So how was the enthusiasm of the public there in the Russia?
So they're very enthusiastic, and you know, Muslim people is a big part of Russian army. So they're very brave. They're very professional, and they are real heroes. I can say that.
So, is there any happening in before Eid? Because have you have visited the local market in Karachi as well in the Eidiv, and the Eidiv. If we talk about Eidiv, so we celebrate the Eidiv wives in Karachi especially. So, what about the Russian people? They eventually went to the market and.
Muslim people, yes. I mean, the Muslim population, they do like shoppings, and we have a lot of shops. And now we have, in some areas, we have Muslim shops with Muslim type of clothes, the traditional dresses for ladies and for gentlemen. So they're very fond of wearing it. And in Moscow, you can see people wearing the traditional Muslim clothes, and there are a lot of such people. We do respect all religions, and we are welcoming people following their traditions. So I like when people following their traditions, and I think this is the best way to demonstrate who you are.
Exactly. And we have to understand the right duties of this kind of thing. And it is most essential that we have to respect this occasion and respect that how we celebrate. I would like to know that how you celebrate the day of Eid in consulate with your consulate people.
It's a secret, but I will share some moments.
Okay.
So we prepare some presents to the people whom we love, whom we have friendship, and we have some dinners in the end of the day. So also
dinner at the consulate or dinner out of the consulate?
Out of the consulate.
Out of the consulate.
But I have some Muslim staff in. I mean, not Pakistan, but I have some Russian staff who are Muslims. They're following the tradition, so they invite to iftars and for celebrations me to their families. They're accommodated in the consulate. Also, I'm a very often guest during the time of Ramadan, and of course during Eid al-Fitr. Of course, a lot of people. I have a lot of friends here, so many that I always say that I should share my heart into pieces, and send the piece of my heart to every family who wanted to be my guest. So I'm trying to visit them all. Unfortunately, we have only 24 hours in the day. I can go everywhere.
Okay, if we talk about Eid, so Pakistani prefer the sweet dishes. It is so much essential for us to having in the evening and having with the family members. And we know that you are one of that person who likes sweet most. So in this Eid, what kind of particular sweet that you eat?
Qulfi is number one. But if you mix Qulfi with Gulab Jamun, that will be a nice thing.
Qulfi with Gulab Jamun. Qulfi is the coldest stuff, and Gulab Jamun is the hottest stuff.
Yeah.
How you got
it can be very nice on one plate. But I want to say, what is not very traditional. Russian people, they have sweets along with the tea. We do not separate tea and sweets, so we have it together simultaneously.
Okay, that's cool. Sweet and
tea. And tea.
And tea, very. We all. I'm used to having tea because I think that tea gives me potential and gives me the energy. That's why I drink it twice a time a day. So you also drink it twice a time?
I'm a tea person.
You're the tea person. You are not the coffee person.
No, I'm not a coffee one. But
that's why you don't have tantrum, because I often usually see that those who are used to having coffee, they have tantrums. But the CG is having no tantrums. CG, why you don't have any kind of tantrum? We have seen the superpowers, Consul journals. They have tantrum, and they got very hesitation to mingle with the people, but you are one of that person who mingle with the common people and who mingle with the high class people, and you see them equally. So it is from the background from Russia.
Yeah, that's a Russian tradition. So we try to have relations with all levels of community, all communities, all level of people here. We do not separate people. For me, it is very interesting to talk to my tailor, to the person where I purchase some fruits, or sometimes I do go by myself.
Really?
Yes, I do.
In Russia
Here,
or in
here,
Pakistan? In Pakistan?
In Pakistan, they cannot recognize me because I'm trying to wear very plain clothes.
Okay.
But I try talking to them. Of course, I try talking to students, to pupils. To understand the soul of the country, you should talk to the people. I never criticize my colleagues. They have their great diplomatic schools, but we're a little bit different from our diplomatic education, and I have two higher educations in diplomacy. We have special universities where the diplomats have been trained.
Okay.
And I graduated from two. And the second one was after my first posting abroad. So I received some experience and decided to continue my education in diplomacy. So the teachers, the professors, the tutors who were very old people with a very great diplomatic experience, they always taught us to treat equally to all the people. Also, that it is in my family. I cannot imagine that I wouldn't talk to a shopkeeper while talking to a minister. I dislike the idea of separation people by any nature. So all people are equal in their rights, in their lives, and I separate only bad people or good people. This is the only thing. If they are bad people, I do not talk to them. But if they are good people, it doesn't matter who they are, what they are. So I like talking to them to understand what is going on.
This is the thing that you recognize, very specially. This thing recognizes you very specially because you don't differentiate with the other peoples, and as you say that you got the training like this, and it is one of the key points of to become a CG, to represent the country of yours in other country, to get mingle with other people and don't discriminate. Discrimination do not discriminate anyone. Do not differentiate anyone. Equally, we have to mingle with people. We have to see all of them if they have a background of lower class and if they have the background of upper class. So it is the thing that we have to understand, and we have to teach others as well that how it to be and how to pretend to be. Your Consul General, His Excellency, the break is too much essential. So we have to take a break in this
I'm in your hands.
program. रूसी कौंसिल जनरल के साथ हमारी बड़ी अच्छी गुफ्तगू का सिलसिला जो है वो जारी रहेगा, लेकिन क्या करें, प्रोग्राम में एक ब्रेक लेना जो है वो इंतहाई ज़रूरी होता है। तो एक छोटा सा ब्रेक लेते हैं। ब्रेक के बाद जब हम वापस आएंगे तो रूसी कौंसिल जनरल से पूछेंगे कि उनकी पाकिस्तान में उनको कितना टाइम हो गया और पाकिस्तान में उनका जो एक्सपीरियंस है वो किस तरीके का जा रहा है। तो अपनी ईद को खुशियों को दोबाला करें। आप प्रोग्राम में एक छोटा सा ब्रेक शामिल करेंगे। देखते रहिए टी टाइम वॉइस ऑफ साउथ एशिया के साथ। वेलकम बैक फ्रॉम द ब्रेक, और आप देख रहे हैं हमारा प्रोग्राम टी टाइम वॉइस ऑफ साउथ एशिया के साथ। और ईद के इस पुरमसरत मौके पर हमारे जो आज के मेहमान हैं वो रूसी कौंसल जनरल हैं जो कि कराची में तैनात हैं। और ईद की खुशियां इस वजह से दोबारा हो रही हैं क्योंकि उन जैसी जो शख्सियत है वो आज हमारे मेहमान बने हैं और हमें जो है उन्होंने खुसूसी तौर पर अपना वक्त दिया है। तो गुफ्तगू का सिलसिला दोबारा से शुरू करेंगे। हिज एक्सेलेंसी एंड्रे विक्टोरोविच हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं। एक्सेलेंसी, you are in Karachi. How long you have been in Karachi?
You'll be surprised. 8 years in Karachi.
8 years in Karachi?
Absolutely. This is my second posting. I served first 5 years from 2013 up to 2018 in Karachi as Deputy Consul General. And I so liked the city, I so liked the people. When after a pit stop, when I was sent abroad to another place, I requested to be sent back, and they agreed, and they appointed me as Consul General in Karachi. I didn't want to go to Islamabad on other positions, so I prefer this city of lights, the city of a lot of friends of mine.
वाओ, glad to hear this. जैसे कि सीजी ने हमें बताया कि भाई उनका जो टेन्योर है वो गालिबन 5 साल उन्होंने पहले गुजारे और 8वां ये साल है कौंसल जनरल रशिया का कराची में। और उनका ये कहना है कि कराची वालों की मोहब्बत इतनी खूबसूरत है, मोहब्बत इतनी अच्छी है कि उन्होंने कराची वालों की मोहब्बत ने इनको जो है अपने मुल्क में, अपने शहर में जो है वो रोक कर रखा है। हिज एक्सेलेंसी, एनी मोमेंट वुड यू लाइक टू शेयर रिगार्डिंग कराची?
So it's different to share with very one moment.
There are a lot of
There are a lot. There's a whole my life here in Karachi, and if I start counting friends of mine, so you can't have 2 hands, 3 hands, 4 hands. You need a lot. So people of Karachi is the best thing we have here. I shouldn't say thing, but the best moment we have here in Karachi. People, they are very open, very full of love, full of joy. They are very kind people and very hospitable people. So I will tell you, you asked me about one moment. When I was living in Karachi, when I was finishing my first posting, I gave a promise that I would be back. And I said I would be back. And their reply was, all diplomats say like that, you would forget us about the other day when you leave Karachi. I said, okay, we'll see. When I had plans to be back, I didn't warn them that I'm coming back. And the very one day when I flew to Karachi and I was appointed as Consul General, it was officially declared, I knocked their door, I said, hello, promise is promise, word is a word, I'm back here, I'm here.
Really?
So they were surprised. It was a positive shock when they saw me with a flag car. I said, now I'm back.
Back for four years?
Yes, for minimum 4 years. So I served for 3 years.
How was the expression of that the person who were in front of you? How was
he was paralyzed. He was paralyzed.
Okay, great. Your Excellency, Karachi is one of that city who recognize regarding the culture of Karachi, its and the heritage buildings, and the hospitality as well. But the traditional and the cultural values recognize Karachi very differently. So have you ever inspired by our culture, our tradition of Karachi?
Absolutely. There are a lot of places to be visited in Karachi. It's a must. So unfortunately, some of these palaces or buildings, they're surrounded by walls and you are not allowed freely to get in, to make a picture, to see how, but they're beautiful. They're beautiful and I like visiting these places. Fortunately, I'm a Consul General, so sometimes they allow me to get in these nice places and territories. So I like them very, very much. And I like the pictures of old Karachi, 50, 60, 70 years ago. So they're exciting. I see how people are living there, how they were living that time. So it's really exciting. And the clubs of Karachi, I mean, full of history, full of traditions.
Full of tradition, full of food, and we have the streets of food. Have you visited the Buns Road food street?
Yeah.
It is one of the famous food street in Karachi.
Yeah, exactly. And also governor took me to have some street foods and we did it together.
Really?
Yes, there are some pictures and videos how we did it.
I was not there.
And he prepared some street food by himself.
Okay.
So, well, we have a lot of secrets.
You can declare your secrets, yeah. Okay, Governor Saab has the desire, has a desire to make dishes and to cook. But you also have I think that you has that kind of capability in your hands to make dishes. So is there any particular dish that you make? And what is the famous dish of Russia?
So we have several. So Russian cuisine, as a cuisine of very cold and country, is based on a lot of hot food, a lot of hot dishes. So soups, And the borscht, the soup made of beetroots, and some fish soup, they're the world famous, and these are the cornerstone of the Russian cuisine. So also pancakes, we call it blinis, but pancake when you can wrap potatoes, meat, chicken, fish, whatever, into this pancake, and you can have it as a food. Also some sort of Russian dumplings, which we make also we can make from fruits and cherries up to meat and fish. You can put a lot of things. A lot of cakes, from very small cakes up to a big cake, big one, also full of some meat and vegetables and onion and eggs and rice. And these are the basement of the Russian cuisine. But there are so many varieties. The country is so different. We have so many traditions and cultures. And languages and cultures differ that much, from the very north up to the very south, and from far east up to the far west. You can imagine that you need 9 hours to cross the country by airplane. So many cultures, many peoples living. So we like something from one people, another from the other people, cheese from the Caucasus, pancakes from the middle Russia, fish from the very north or very eastern places. So a lot of things. And of course of caviar, not only black one. People do not know about red caviar, which we are very fond of having with pancakes and with everything.
I have heard about pancakes, but I didn't recognize that which country does it belongs from. But I am wondered that it belongs from Russia, and it is one of the famous, pancake is one of the famous ingredient for the kids as well, because they usually see in the televisions, in the cartoons. So I'm wondered that pancakes belongs from the Russia.
Yeah, and that was the before Christian time symbol of sun.
Okay.
Yeah, when we had before Christian times, so it was symbol of sun, and we have some celebrations. Still, we have from that time where we eat pancakes.
Where we eat pancakes? Wow, that's cool. I have seen that your interview while making dishes. So, what kind of dish that it was? It was the Pakistani dish, and it was
no, I was cooking Russian dish of pelmeni, that means dumplings, with meat. You can frozen them, and you can take this food with you. And when you need to travel a long distance in Russia, could you imagine, in the ancient times, you need 1 year to cross the country from one side to another, when you're using horses or just you were working. So people needed to take some food with them. So these dumplings were a very good variant of having some food stuff with them. So they're very tasty. They're very nice to give you energy, even in winter times. And winter in some areas of Russia about 9 months, with the temperatures minus 50, minus 40.
Minus 50?
Minus 50, minus 40. You can imagine. In Moscow, the temperature can be minus 30. Usually it is minus 15, minus 10, but some nights it can go down minus 30. So
how you live here in Karachi, because the Karachi is one of the hottest place.
So
how do you survive here?
I am very well, because I am a very subcontinent person.
Okay.
And this autumn I will celebrate 20 years in subcontinent.
20 years in subcontinent.
So I served. So I'm very okay. I'm very okay with this climate, with this weather, with this nature.
Because you are used to of it. Used to of it, because you have spent 20 years. 20 years is one of the great time, very great time. Break, sir, break. Break is too much essential. Whenever I got interest in your conversation, my producer asked me that you have to take break. तो क्या करें जी, ब्रेक लेना जो है बहुत ज़रूरी होता है, लेकिन बड़ी खूबसूरत अच्छी सी गुफ्तगू का सिलसिला जो है ये इसी तरीके से जारी रहेगा। लेकिन बड़ी खुशी होती है कि हमारे जो मेहमान हैं वो इतनी अच्छी कन्वर्सेशन करते हैं कि उनसे हटने का दिल ही नहीं करता है। तो क्या करें, एक छोटा सा ब्रेक ले लेते हैं। आप भी एक काम करें, छोटे से ब्रेक में जब तक आप कोई चाय वाय पीकर आ जाएँ, और जैसे ही चाय जो है आपके आपकी तैयार हो जाए, पीकर भी ना चाय बनाएं और उसको लेकर हमारे पास आ जाए, आप वहाँ पर बैठ के चाय पिए, हम यहाँ पर बैठ के गुफ्तगू करेंगे। तो प्रोग्राम में एक छोटा सा ब्रेक शामिल कर लेते हैं, कहीं मत जाइएगा, रहिएगा हमारे साथ। आप देख रहे हैं प्रोग्राम टी टाइम वॉइस ऑफ साउथ एशिया के साथ। वेलकम बैक फ्रॉम द ब्रेक और आप देख रहे हैं प्रोग्राम टी टाइम वॉइस ऑफ साउथ एशिया के साथ। और ईद उल फितर की खुसूसी ट्रांसमिशन के आज के हमारे मेहमान हैं एंड्रे विक्टोरिच फेडरर, कॉन्सल जनरल ऑफ रशिया। एंड यू नो ही इज़ वन ऑफ द पॉपुलर कॉन्सल जनरल इन कराची बिकॉज ही सर्व द ह्यूमैनिटी and he is recognized by himself of polite nature, the polite nature, you know. One of the active Consul General of Karachi. You have a friend of Consul Generals, no? So ever they get jealous with you?
I don't know, you should ask them. But I have very good relations with all consul generals here. We have a great community, diplomatic community. They're so nice, they're so kind, and very well educated.
How's the DG?
He's a fantastic person. No, he is really good, and we're in good hands here in Karachi.
Okay.
So he's a fantastic guy, a very good friend of mine.
A friend of mine. Okay, we are talking about the Eid, and Eid is empty without having entertainment. You know, so are you the entertainment person? Did you like any kind of movies and Netflix stuff?
You know, we visit some movies
In Karachi?
in Karachi. We like some movie theaters. Oh, that's a secret. I don't want to make advertising for this place. But we like going there. So
which kind of movie it was?
Very different. Action movies, thrillers, historical movies.
Wow.
We are fond of. We are going also to the Turtle Beach and French Beach for swimming and bathing when there is a season. We like making some food stuff on the beach and relaxing. Also, we have some sport activities there and here in my consulate. So we know how to.
You are a sports person as well. Did you like the sports?
No, my very favorite sport is to stay on the sofa and to watch TV. But my people, they're very sporty. They're very sporty. Yeah.
Okay, we are talking about the films now. So who was with you at the cinema?
My diplomats, my staff members.
Okay, you're a staff member.
Yeah, we go together. We're living as a big family here, so we can come 10 people
I thought
together.
that you visited the cinema with your love. Okay. Who is your love?
Oh.
I think you don't say to me that this is a secret. There are so many love, na? They are the nature. If we can call the nature as well, we can call the pets your love. We can.
What about pets? So,
Okay.
That.
How he diverted this.
No. You shouldn't have asked me about it because I can talk about pets hours. You know, I'm fond of cats. Cats are fantastic. You know, I had some cats in Moscow. And here, if I see the cat, so my heart is sending some signals to these pets. And
you have a deep heart for the cats.
For cats, yeah. And we have some cats on the territory.
The local kids?
The local cats.
Okay.
We are feeding them, we are treating them, we're taking them to doctors, and they have good life in my consulate, you know.
Great.
Sometimes they're knocking the door and say, so also will you allow me to come in because I have some gossip that we are very well treated here. I say, okay, come on, come in.
Okay, you are one of the, you have a very great personality and you have a very colossal, beautiful heart. If I talk about your college time, your university time and college time, I thought that you are one of that person who got who got interest from a lot of women students. So have you got any kind of proposal at that time to get married and to get friend? Because
so I was married. now I'm a happily divorced person, enjoying my status and enjoying life. But I will disclose you a secret. That's every diplomat.
Finally.
Every diplomat should be a womanizer. Because we are using the same methods of communicating with our partners in diplomatic sphere. So you should be a very open person to get in touch like that with a lady or with your counterparts. So we're using the same method.
So it's mean that you was the priority of many women at the college time, at the school time.
They should make some comments. After all, we will give you some addresses. You take interview with them.
That's cool. That's cool.
But I should say, all my women, they are beautiful. They were beautiful, and they are beautiful, and they are fantastic.
Very clever. Very clever. Wow. Very good. Okay. Usually in Russia, what kind of routine that you have in Russia? When you visited from Pakistan to Russia, so what kind of routine that you have?
In Russia, so many things to be done, and every vacations you should do a lot in your house to assist your family, and also I'm trying to travel around my country, trying to visit some small towns which I didn't, because memories, I mean family memories, traveling memories, they're the only things you have when you're a very old person. You live only with your memory, and more memories you have, more nice glimpses of your life you can remember, more happy you'll be when you are old person. You should have a full life full of joy and travelings and good moments.
Good moment. So how many siblings do you have? You are the elder one in your siblings?
Siblings?
In your brother, sister, you are the elder one?
No, I'm the only one.
You are the only one?
Yes, I was apple of the heart, apple of an eye of my mom, so I was the only son. Thanks God she's alive, she's okay. She's 74 and she's still driving.
Really?
Yeah, she's still driving. Very
So how they appreciate you when they saw you with the high class member in Pakistan, and when they saw you in this position while representing the nation in other countries? So they felt proud?
She's very proud of me, but she sometimes criticizes me for my English. She's an English tutor and...
Really?
Yes, she...
Usually the Russians do not speak English, I think.
No, now more and more people, they speak English, but she also tried to catch some mistakes and slips of the tongue, and she said, "Oh, you were not right." And
That's good. That's good.
She's great. She's great, and I love her very much, and I need her assistance, because when our parents are alive, we're children. We're still children. We can feel like children. So,
feel like children, and you are one of that person that you, as you said, that you are an apple of her eye. So I can understand. I can understand her feeling regarding you, because you are the only son. So we have a little segment regarding tongue twister. Tongue twister. So I gave you the tongue twister, and you have to speak it in fluently.
The rain in Spain or something, something like that.
Okay, it is easy. It is easy. Okay, and the tongue twister is, I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch.
Oh, that's difficult. I wish to watch.
Okay, I wish to wash my
I wish to wash my
wristwatch.
Wristwatch.
I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch.
I wish to wash my waistwatch.
I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch.
Oh, that's too difficult. That's too difficult.
Okay, that's cool. Your Excellency, thank you so much for being with us. It's such a great time to spend with you, and it's being a privilege for me to conducting your interview. And I hope that the viewers also enjoy our conversation, because we usually see that the foreigner don't speak very, they got so much hesitation. They have so much hesitation while speaking, but you don't have any kind of hesitation.
Oh,
and you did the tongue twister segment very well.
Very
well.
Thank you.
Any particular message would you like to give on behalf of Russian people to the Pakistani people on the occasion of Eid?
Yeah, I have a privilege to address my Pakistani friends on the occasion of Eid al-Fitr, and allow me to extend my wholehearted congratulations as well as best wishes to the people of Pakistan, to the people of Sindh, to the people of Karachi. Eid al-Fitr is also celebrated in Russia, and I believe the spiritual bonds between Russia and Pakistani Muslim communities will strengthen even more as cooperation between our nations continues. Taking this opportunity, I wish harmony and health to Pakistani friends. This holiday gives a chance to foster good ties among family members as well as the whole community. I hope you enjoy Eid with your family and friends, creating lasting memories. May this Eid bring you elders' blessings, happiness and success. Eid Mubarak.
ईद मुबारक। भाई सीजी ने कह दिया ईद मुबारक तो फिर ईद मुबारक। बड़ा खूबसूरत सा पैगाम दिया, अपने दिल से दिया, अपने मुल्क की तरफ से दिया, अपने मुल्क के लोगों की तरफ से दिया। हिज एक्सीलेंसी एंड्रे विक्टोरिच फेडरॉफ इस वक्त हमारे साथ मौजूद थे, हमसे खुसूसी गुफ्तगू कर रहे थे, और हम इसी वजह से आज हम आपके सामने पेश हुए हैं कि हमें लगता है कि हमारी छोटी सी गुफ्तगू से आपका जो दिल है या आपका जो दिन है वो बहुत अच्छा हो जाता है। और ईद जो है यकीनन तौर पर खुशियों का त्यौहार होता है, और इस ईद को जिस तरीके से हम लोग जो हैं अपने लोगों के साथ इस तरीके से सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं कि रशिया और पाकिस्तान के बड़े बिरादराना ताल्लुकात हैं, तो आपस में जिस तरीके से हम ईद को यहाँ पर सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं, तो हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि आप लोग भी अपनी ईद को पुरतकल्लुफ़ अंदाज में मना रहे होंगे। अपने जिन लोगों से आप रूठ चुके हैं उनके दिलों को मना रहे होंगे, उनके घरों में तोहफे तोहफ़ जो है वो बांट रहे होंगे। और ईद जो है ये जो बड़ा सा ओकेजन है हमें इसी चीज़ का दर्स देता है। इसी मोहब्बत के साथ, इसी मैसेज के साथ अपने मेज़बान सैयद ज़ुबैर राशिद को दीजिएगा इजाज़त अगले प्रोग्राम तक, और हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि अगले प्रोग्राम में हम और इसी तरीके के गेस्ट जो हैं आपकी खिदमत में पेश करेंगे। तो अपना बहुत सारा ख्याल रखिएगा, अपनी ईद को सेलिब्रेट कीजिएगा, और वॉइस ऑफ साउथ एशिया के प्रोग्राम टी टाइम को हमेशा देखते रहिएगा। अपने मेज़बान सैयद ज़ुबैर राशिद को दीजिएगा इजाज़त। अल्लाह ने के बाद।